the beginning, as we begin to write the song, and as with any song, it kind of ebbs and flows as it goes, and this song started to develop really quickly into these kind of contrasting viewpoints. And the contrast was what God says and what we know to be true about Him and His Word, and then what we feel and we experience. For instance, light of the world, showing me grace even when I can't see it. And voice of the one, calling my name even when I can't hear it. We know God makes claims about Himself in His Word, and we read it all the time. But yet we experience such different realities in our everyday life, and that's where we have this collision of viewpoints, and now we have the opportunity for faith. And then in the chorus, it develops into this anthem almost. We're declaring out of our own mouths, you remain. Beyond the cross, beyond the grave, you remain the same. We want to make sure that not only our songs have a good lyrical flow to them and a good melody, but we also want them to have truth. I mean, we want them to be very, very specific in what they say, and to make sure that if you run the truth test on it, which is taking it to God's Word, that it actually passes it. So the recording process was an exciting one. We actually, to try to keep our costs down, we decided to do everything in-house. Other than the drums, which had to be in the studio for Scott's neighbor's sake, everything else was done in our homes. And so we all went over to Scott's house in the beginning, and we took some time to go through that process of recording, laying the tracks down, figuring out all the arrangements, coming up with the harmonies. And what was really cool about this was it was many of those on our team, their very first time of being recorded like this. And so that was very exciting to be able to walk through that with everybody. And we have such a fun team of great people that love to have a good time and hang out together. So there's great camaraderie. So it was an exciting time to be there, learn together, and get this song firmed up so that we could go to the next stage, which would be to shoot the video. It starts in "You Remain." It comes in at a little different note. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to try to grab that note right now. And then once you get into singing the chorus, it's all the same.
He is our keyboard player. Look at him dance. None of us had ever shot a music video like this before. And when looking for a place to do it, we just decided to go back to where we do worship practice every week. And so we set up the lights and cameras, and Chris and Doug started to shoot the video, and it was really a lot of fun, and it was a great experience for us to go through that process together. And the thing that excited me the most was when I started to think about how this video could possibly gain access to homes or to lives or to places where I might not be able to go myself. And as a pastor, obviously, I want to see people come to church, because I know that when they come to church and they get around Christian people that love them, they have an opportunity to change, to come and encounter Jesus Christ and have their lives changed forever. But sometimes they're not willing or ready yet to come into the church. And then how do we deal with that? We've got to find ways to, beyond Sunday morning and beyond the outreaches that we do, to get the message of the gospel out.
world's in this thing? Who spiked this? What in the world?